How would you describe the program?
I think it's a very educational, excellent program because we are teaching our youth something they already should have learned in school, but it hasn't been, what's the word for that? It hasn't been pushed for our educational system to push our kids, even to learn the basic stuff that we usually go through every day. So it doesn't make no sense why we don't learn this stuff on a daily-to-day basis when we do it on a daily-to-day basis. So,
what was your most memorable moment of the program?
I think it's when I went to City Hall and I was presented to the kids. I was so nervous, and they just kind of looked at me and expected so much knowledge from me when I was only giving them little bits and pieces of the basic stuff I already knew. So it was surprising that they didn't know even half of what I knew because it was so basic, just like credit cards and debit cards, checkings and savings. Like, what is bankruptcy? I mean, at least some of this stuff I had an idea of what. I mean, some of these these children actually never even heard of that. So,
what would you like to learn about financially?
Stocks, more about credit cards, a little bit more about mortgage and principles. I guess it's more of what we go through on a daily basis that I still don't know. I might be learning about debit cards and bankruptcy and stocks now, but I still need to know what I'm about to go through when I actually want my own place, when I actually want my own car, what I need to watch out for, so.
What are your long-term goals for the program?
More educational games, more financial literacy educational games. So the kids will be more engaged because I know when we was playing that game with the kids yesterday, we had a lot of fun. More training, definitely more training.
Do you feel like your message resonated with the kids?
Yeah, definitely, because when you bring up situations or you bring up facts that they never thought of before, like I never thought of it this way. That's how they would think about it, and then now they're gonna apply it to their everyday life. Now, I done found out something new. Now I can tell somebody else, and then they'll kind of generate that same information or idea to somebody else, so people can have a new way of thinking. Because when children get money, it's just like, I got money and I got no bills, so I can just spend it however I want to. But when we teach them the importance of saving in the situations, when it comes to savings, they start thinking like, well, I never thought of it that way. Maybe I could save some money, or maybe I could just wait until my mother say no and then I'll buy it myself. Stuff like that. So, yeah.
What are your plans after the program?
Working.
What did you learn about yourself in the last 6 weeks?
I learned that you have to put yourself in the young people's shoes when it comes to presenting to them. Like, anything they go through, you have to put yourself in their shoes so you can see it from their perspective, so you can kind of see what they're not getting when you teach to them. And you have to kind of sound confident when you're in front of them too, especially when you're presenting, because they kind of see it when you're not sure of yourself. And one more thing, a lot of them are willing to learn. You just have to make sure you have the understanding and the confidence to actually, talk to them, I guess you could say. So, yeah.
Would you work for the program again next year?
Yeah, if I don't get a better job. So.
Would you recommend this program to anyone?
Yeah, definitely.